All right, guys, so let's talk about this assignment that you just did, and let me show you the quickest and the best way to do a lot of this stuff. First of all, I'm going to select everything, Control A, and I'm going to use this button right here. It's the clear formatting button, and you'll notice when I click that it turns all of everything, it turns off all of the special stuff that I've done, and it puts everything, including the ruler at the top here, it puts everything back, sets it to the default that it's supposed to be at. I'm going to show you the quickest way to do all of these things now. So first of all, if I go here to select, remember I can either control or click and drag, or I can just triple click right here. Triple click will select that entire paragraph, which in this case is just the title. And I'm going to go up to this bold and underline buttons up here, and I'm also going to use the align, center align button to quickly center it. A lot of you guys were doing this. You were putting spaces in here. Space, 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 space. Well, let's pretend like you didn't have it underlined first. And it looks like it's okay if you do this. If you just do spaces, or even some people were doing tabs until it looked like it was in the center. There's a couple problems with that. The first problem is, and then they were underlining it. The first problem with that is it's not really in the center. It might look like it's in the center, but it's probably not going to be exactly in the center. The second problem is that it takes way too long to do it. The third problem is it's hard to undo. You're going to have to delete all that stuff if you want to undo it. The main problem with that is if you're looking at this file on a different computer that has a bigger screen, or maybe it has a smaller screen, or maybe it's on your iPad or on your iPhone or your smartphone or your any other device, that file that is not going to be centered. It's going to be kind of spaced and tabbed over randomly into some middle place or into some place on your file. It's going to really mess it up. So we want to try to avoid making things look right by manually doing it. And we want to use the right tools, and that's why I'm teaching you how to do this. And I can redo all of these things as well. I'm going to select all of this, the important things to remember, paragraph, and I'm going to use this increase indent button. And now if I want to fix this a little bit, because it looks like this is a little too far over, I just select that stuff and I go up here to the ruler and I move that ruler wherever it looks like it would be right. In fact, you can move this little tab up here to make it look, to make the space in between the star and that text a little bit bigger if you want to, or you can move the entire set, the text as well as the bullets. By doing that, you can move them anywhere you want. You can do lots of stuff with it, but just wanted to show you the ruler is pretty important. It helps you move the margins, and these are called tab stops or margin stops. Those are really important tools to be able to know how to use when you're working with things. Remember that this wasn't changed at all, but then this right here, this another mistake I saw a lot of people doing is they were inserting this horizontal line by using the underscore button, and they were just holding it down like that. Not the best way to do it. The reason is because it'll look different. It won't keep its format very well. The better way is to use the insert horizontal line feature. And then when you do that, now when I want to select all of this and make it look right, I will select it all, and I will now move my margin stops all the way over to 1, which is what I set on my website, and 5.5, which is 5.5 right there. You'll notice that when you do that, it looks really nice. Some of other people right here, and you'll notice maybe I don't like how big that space is right here with next to the 1. So what I can do to fix that is select all of this right here and change this tab stop. Let's see, how can I do that? I can separate this spacing right there for all of it. So let me undo that and show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to select this entire all of the my numbered list, select all of it, and then go up here to this that little tab stop, and I can move it over wherever I want until it looks just about right. And that looks pretty good right about there. So that's a couple other things that I wanted to show you. A lot of people make the mistake. The last thing down here with your footer, remember you go to insert and then footer, and that allows you to put the footer in here. And again, don't use the tab or the space. Just use this center align button, and it'll line it up perfectly in the middle with what you've already lined up at the top here. It's perfectly lined up. So we are now going to take this file that I've just showed you, and you're going to on the website I have a new file. I've taken this entire thing, Control A selects everything. I'm turning off the formatting, and then you are going to take this exact same file and make it look just like my file, which I've changed a few things, but you'll notice that I've only changed things according to paragraph. And so see if you can do that and make it look just like what mine is going to look like. Good luck.